Scottie Scheffler, well, he's had a very busy month. He's won the Masters, welcomed his first child, and now he's got a mugshot. He was driving to the PGA Championship in Louisville this morning when police claimed that he didn't follow instructions at a roadblock, causing an officer to actually fall down when his car accelerated. But the story doesn't stop there. Mark Schlabach, our senior writer for ESPN. You guys were all over this earlier today. I was listening. Tell me just the latest in this crazy story, because I know there's more to it.
Yeah, absolutely bizarre, Kira. Scottie Scheffler said it was a misunderstanding, but Louisville police said one of its officers was dragged to the ground and suffered injuries to his wrist and knee and was transported to a local hospital for further evaluation. Scottie Scheffler was handcuffed right outside the gates of Valhalla Golf Club. He was booked in a downtown jail and released about 8:40 a.m. this morning. He arrived at Valhalla less than an hour before his second round tee time. He's out on the golf course now, just made the turn. He faces charges of second-degree assault of a police officer, which is a felony, as well as 3 misdemeanors. He has a court hearing scheduled for Tuesday morning in Louisville.
Mark, I'm just looking at the details in the police report here, and it states Detective Gillis's uniform, well, Detective Gillis clearly is the officer that we're talking about. His uniform pants, valued at approximately $80, were damaged beyond repair. What is Scheffler saying about this?
He said he never intended to disobey the officer's instructions. And again, this is through a statement he issued on Instagram just before he teed off here today. But he said he didn't disobey him, never intended to disobey him. He said it was a chaotic situation. His attorney told me outside the jail this morning that Scottie was unaware that there was a fatal wreck right down the road, and just said it was chaotic and it was crazy. And that Scottie had followed instructions he'd been given previously about how to get into the course to show his credential and move around the traffic. And, according to his attorney, this was not an officer that was part of the regular traffic detail there, which led to some of the miscommunication.
Well, Mark, as we know, as golfers, and this is, of course, what's kept me out of ever having a good game, is the mental part of the game is everything. And Scottie is clearly one of the best golfers in the world right now. He gets out of jail, and then he hits the trail, tees off, and goes forward. I mean, it didn't seem like he was rattled by this. He moved quickly into focusing on the game.
Yeah, there's a reason he's #1 in the world. He's one of those guys that's able to compartmentalize things better than most. If you go back to the Masters in April, his wife Meredith was back in Dallas. They were expecting their first child. He was able to put that in the back of his mind and win a second green jacket. But he's right here in contention again, but has a lot left to play over the weekend. But as he said, somebody was killed by a bus this morning, so it puts things in perspective.
Of course. Mark Schlabach, appreciate you. Thanks.